I'm India Rose, founder of the Pearl Girls, and this week we are talking about all natural American pearls, which excites me so much because we deal with so many cultured pearls, and that's probably what most of y'all see out in the marketplace are cultured pearls. What are cultured pearls? They are pearls that have been created with human intervention. So typically that means a person has basically encourage the oyster to start the pearl making process. Usually that is by inserting a bead or a piece of tissue or both, and the oyster recognizes it as an irritant, secretes their beautiful mother of pearl, and forms a pearl over that nucleus or irritant, okay? So, there's just a lot of value in cultured pearls and it's wonderful. But how cool is it when an oyster or mollusk naturally creates a pearl? So that means that irritation or whatever that is that gets in their soft tissue body happens naturally, and they naturally and spontaneously produce a pearl. That is what a natural pearl is, and that's what I have today. These pearls were created by mollusks, so basically freshwater mussels in the Tennessee River. And it's difficult to find all natural American pearls. They're not very common in the marketplace, so that really excites me right there. And natural pearls, generally the saying is out of 10,000 mollusk, one of them will make a pearl, at least one that we actually find and discover. So they're not very common, very difficult to find, but here I have 5 matched strands of pearls. And the reason I wanted to talk to you about them today is not only just to show them off because they're so different and unique, but also because it's a great reminder of how we grade pearls. So if you've ever watched my other videos, there are different quality factors we look at to determine the value of a pearl. There is no universally accepted grading system for pearls. And this becomes very apparent in this situation, and I'll tell you why. Because first of all, natural pearls are graded by their weight, not their size. So typically, if you buy a strand of pearls from us, you might get a medium pearl, which is around our 7mm size, or a large pearl, which means it's 10mm in diameter. We have small pearls that are 5mm in diameter, so it's all based on size. Well, these necklaces are based on the weight of the pearls. When you harvest a natural pearl, you typically weigh it before you do anything to it. Before you set it in a piece of jewelry, before you drill it, anything, you weigh the pearl first. And there is a price per carat weight. And again, this is going to depend on where the natural pearl came from and the quality of that natural pearl. So all of that really comes together when we're valuing these natural pearls. So, for example, I have this strand of pearls. I call it my natural pearl necklace number 2. So you'll see all of these online if you're interested in learning more about them. But this necklace, the total carat weight of this entire strand is 182.5 carats. So there's a whole lot of pearl here. Now, this is a big old chunky strand of pearls, okay? So this is not perfectly round. This isn't a gorgeous, beautiful luster. Some of our others have a finer luster than these do. These more have a kind of just a whiter tone to them. So all that's going to play into the value. So let's think about the quality factors we look at when we grade pearls. So we look at the size, right? So typically, the larger the size, the longer it is taken for the mussel to produce that pearl. So we look at size, we look at shape, how close to round is that pearl. It's generally accepted that if all of the quality factors are the same, the pearl closest to round will be the most valuable pearl. There can be variations from that, but that's our general understanding of it. What is the nacre quality What is the surface quality? How well is it matched in a piece of jewelry? What's the color? You know, sometimes that's descriptive. Sometimes that's a determination about where the pearls came from. So all of that go together to come up with sort of a general classification. Now, as I said, there's no universally accepted grading system. So if I said these are AA pearls or these are BC pearls, you know, that would just be an internal designation that I came up with within our Pearl Girls organization, or somebody else came up with within our Pearl Girls organization. So that doesn't have a bearing on the marketplace as a whole. But again, where we see these grading systems really make a difference is when we're dealing with these natural pearls. And here's why. Big old chunky beautiful strand of natural pearls. These are $15 a carat. So still an expensive necklace when you multiply that times 182 carats, right? But let's compare it to my highest end strand here. So I'm going to put that down and come all the way over to this end. Now, these pearls are stunning. They are round, they have gorgeous luster, they really pop. There are some different colors, which again, in this instance is really cool because American pearls are typically white, so to have sort of more of these mauvey tones and kind of rosy tones mixed in is really beautiful. So this strand is fewer carats. There's only 60 carats in here, and you can see these are some pretty small pearls, right? So 60 carats total in this necklace, but they are $150 per carat. So you see the difference when we go from even big, chunky, maybe not as lustrous, to smaller, but you know, a more luster, surface quality is smoother, they're rounder. When you look at all of that, you can see we've gone from $15 a carat to $150 a carat. So let's look at some stuff in between. Now, this strand is very similar to the first strand I showed you. This is what I call our number one necklace. These pearls aren't as big, and because of that, you probably could value this first strand a little more than $15 a carat, but I wanted to match these two necklaces, so I'm giving you a little bit of a deal on that strand. This necklace, though, is very similar in quality, in surface quality, in the shape, right? So these are very, very similar. So both of these strands are $15 a carat. And this actual strand, just as comparison, is 120 carats. So, you know, 40 carats less in that strand. Now, what would be different from round? Okay, so I've got another strand, still really lustrous, smaller pearls, beautiful luster, fantastic clean surface quality. The nacre is really, really beautiful, but it's not hitting that $150 a carat mark because they are more of a drop shape. So they're not as round as our first strand. So that's making a big difference on the price of this necklace. This is $60 a carat, and it's a total of 62 carats. So it really is about the same weight as our most expensive necklace, but again, just not as round, maybe not quite as lustrous. I mean, so you're kind of taking a little hit on the luster, a little hit on the shape. But again, I mean, this is what I love about traveling directly to pearl farms and selecting pearls and finding all these pearls and kind of, you know, culling through the balance of luster and shape and size, because, you know, when you don't have this universally accepted grading system, you can kind of work with these different aspects of the pearls, right? So this strand to me is very, very beautiful and a great value because you're not paying that $150 a carat, but you're still getting a beautiful all natural pearl necklace. And then I was going to kind of show you the one in between. Now this one drops to $40 a carat, and the reason for that is it has the same drop shape. It's It's also got beautiful luster, but the pearls are circled. And when a pearl is circled, that means it has a ring all the way around the pearl. And so again, that kind of makes a difference if you're looking at the shape and the surface quality. Okay, so it doesn't have as clean and polished of a surface quality. So that is this necklace. So I thought that would just be a great way to show y'all how these variations in the different quality factors affect the overall price. If you want to know any more about American pearls, it's just amazing, and they're very unique and not very easy to find. So shoot me an email or come by and see us at the Pearl Girls, and we'll be happy to tell you more about them. Again, this is India Rose. Thanks. Bye.